Hello guys, welcome to another weekly review series on tradingkernel.com. Here we try to look at the performance of our Forex robots and how they are reacting to the live market. We have a lot of bots to review, so let's just get started immediately. By the way guys, this is not trading advice or financial advice of any kind. We're just showing you our statistics of our robots and how they're performing to the live market. So the first bot we're supposed to look at here is the Akani trading system for the USDJPY. We're currently down on this robot, but that wasn't the reason why I deactivated it. I deactivated it because I want to use this live account to test the robbery 1.0 live, which we just released last week on tradingkernel. So on this account right now, maybe by the end of this video, I'm going to be installing Profit Lock along with the robbery 1.0. And the Profit Lock is going to aggressively close trades opened by the robbery 1.0. I did a video of how to install the robbery 1.0 last week, and this week we're going to be looking at how to trade live with the robbery 1.0. Okay, so that's why I deactivated this account, because I don't want the Akani trading system to take trades along with the robbery 1.0. Okay, so the next account we are going to look at here is the Forex Free version 5.1. This is the third week that we have this system on. We've had the Forex Free version 5 for more than 3 weeks up right now, and you can see it's taking trades and it's actually profitable. We've had roughly about 13 trades so far. If you look at the account history here, let me just see if I can take this up for you guys. Okay, so you can see the account history. We've had about 13 trades and we've had way more profits than losses, although the losses seems to be massive, but I guess that's how the Forex Free trades. So overall, you can see we are currently in profits. And if you're not comfortable with the losses, let's say it's too small for you, you can decide to raise your lot size to maybe 0.2 or 0.3. Okay, so the reason why we asked you guys to trade with all of these pairs in a single account is because we know that the Forex Free takes lesser trades. So that's why we asked you guys to trade all of the set files on one account. And you can see even on the 4 accounts, we've had just roughly about 13 trades in 3 weeks. Okay, so this is how to use the system. Just make sure everything looks like this for you. Okay, everything looks like this for you. We've provided 4 set files for the 4 pairs here: Euro USD, USD CAD, Audi USD, and USDJPY. They are all on the 1 hour time frame. And as you can see, our current spread is very low, so it's not showing red. You can see we are using our party broker, by the way. So this helps us to an ACN account as well, helps us to lower the spread. Okay, so this is how your Forex Free account should look like, and it's going to place trades for you. I don't know when I'll be taking this down. I might take this down today. I might take down the Forex Free tomorrow or next week. But I'm currently looking at it. I'm looking at it because we are trying to, perform analysis and make sure that everything is okay before you use this system. So as you can see, so far, it's actually doing just fine. The next system we have here, this is the Akani trading system for GBPJPY. This is actually MFF evaluation stage 1. We started trading with this system about, I think that was on the 1st of June when we launched these accounts. And so far we are up 4%. Let me just see if I can head over to the MFF page here. All right, this is the account. So you can see we had a drawdown of about 1.3% thereabout. And we're currently in an equity of about 4% and a current balance of about 1.8%. on average 2%. So we have just 12 days left and we've currently made about 4%. And if we don't make up to our 8% targets, we're not going to pass the challenge, phase 1. Okay, so that goes to show you how difficult ProFirm challenges are. Okay, I'll take a 4% any day on my personal account. I mean, for Forex robots, that is really great. A 4% profits with about a 1.3% drawdown, okay, in a period of about 17-18 days. I'll take that. Okay, but when it comes to prop firms, you need to make 8%. You need to make the target or else you're not going to pass. And that's how it is for us. You can see we're currently in a profit right now, a very good profit, and we partially close this trade around here. Okay, partially close this trade around here, and then we're just left with 0.05 lot size on this trade running. Okay, so hopefully the trend is going to continue, and probably maybe before the 12-day mark, we are going to close in profits of about 8%, and then we're going to pass the challenge. Otherwise, you're going to restart the account. That's the amazing thing about MyForex funds. They allow you to retry if you don't pass the challenge, but you're in profit. But the sad thing there is that you obviously have to start afresh. Your 4% would be gone. Okay, and that, you know, that's kind of like difficult to know that your 4% will be gone, and that's why most traders end up risking everything to pass, and then they eventually blow up their accounts. Prop firm valuations are not easy at all. So if you have a prop firm funded accounts, you should be proud of yourself. Okay, so let's look at how this Forex robot has done so far. This Akane trading system for GBPJPY, like I said, uses the trend following strategy. And the idea behind the trend following strategy is that as long as there's a clear, defined trend, we want to be in profit. We want to ride the trend up till the end of the trend. And that's what we are currently doing right now. As you can see, we are currently in a buy position. And this looks like a clear uptrend. And we're going to hold this trend until strategy tells us that, look, this is no longer a trend. It's either going into range or it's going into a downtrend. Okay, so we're going to hold this until whenever it says so. Okay, so you can see this is actually very beautiful, guys. So let's look at the next trading strategy here, which is the trend following system for USDJPY. Okay, this is a perfect example of what I've been trying to, show you guys. For the trend following system, for the past, 2-3 weeks, we've actually been very profitable on this system. We tested it out on multiple accounts, okay, and then we decided to take a prop firm valuation challenge on Maven. And so far, you can see we are currently about 5% down. And on equity, yes, we are up 1.52% from our previous drawdown, from our max drawdown. We are currently about, currently 4% down or 3% down right now. And you can see here, the reason why I want to show you guys this is because we are using a trend following strategy. So whenever the price is not trending, we are more than guaranteed to make losses. Okay, so our edge here is that the price will trend. And when the price doesn't trend, we're going to make losses. And that's why we had to perform the strategy on pairs that often trend. Here's the JPY is a pair that often trend. But so far, as you can see here, the price has been ranging and we have been making losses consecutively. So as long as there's no clear and defined trend, we are going to make losses. And you can see in this period of this rectangle I drew here, you can see we didn't have a clear trend. Our price was in this consolidating zone here and we're making a lot of losses. We're buying at the tops, selling at the bottoms, and you can see the price just was reversing and, getting us out here. Okay. So maybe in the future, we can use a HMM to detect consolidation zones like this and ask the bots not to trade in these zones. But it's really difficult to do this for the 15 minutes time frame. It's way easier to do it on the 1 hour time frame. But you can see for the 15-minute time frame here, it's way difficult. But our edge is that the pair will trend, and as long as it trends, we are going to make profits. Okay, so you can see it's currently on a buy trade right now. And we are currently about $164 in profit. And to compare this with your previous losses here, if you look at our losses here, I don't think there's a loss here that went above $120. Okay, the maximum loss we had here was about $106. Okay, so as long as there's a trend, we could literally make $1,000, $2,000 from this single trade. Okay, if there's a clear and defined trend, just like the one we have here on GBPJPY. Okay, you can see we are going to likely make $1,000 or $2,000 in profit, and it's going to cover up for all of the losses we've made, and it's going to give us a lot of profits. So that's what we are banking on. We're banking on the fact that in the next few days we're going to have a trend. Although for the Maven, the easy thing is that we don't have a time limit. Okay, so you can see we are currently in the 5% drawdown here, and we're currently up about 1.6, 1.5%. And we are banking on the fact that the USDJPY is going to trend. If it does trend, we want to come back in profits and eventually hit our targets. Okay, and if it does that, we're going to make a lot of money. Okay, so that's what we're banking on. But for the trading strategy overall, I am very okay with it. You can see the trading bot here. Let me just view the trading bot here. Okay, and you can also see the terminal here, where all of the trades are shown. Okay, so we're currently trading USDJPY, lot size 0.25. You can see all of these values here. So if you're going to run this bot, it doesn't use any machine learning at the moment, and you can see that here. So it says TKT bot is trading but for USDJPY trend following strategy. So now running, going long, lot size, profit targets, and everything. So once you turn on the bots, you enter the symbol here. Okay, if it's USDJPY, enter USDJPY. Make sure instead of the 15 minutes time frame, you can set out your target level and your stop out level. In this but we are not using stop loss, so we have that disabled. And once we have all of that, we click on update inputs before we click on start trading. Okay, so it's going to start trading for you, and that's just about that. So like I said, you're banking on the fact that it's going to trend, and if it does trend, we're going to hit our profit target. So let me know what you think so far of this Forex robot. We're going to head over to our next VPS right now. This one is on 8 cap, and we currently passed an evaluation phase 1 with the trend following system for NDX 100 or Nasdaq 100 or US Tech 100, whichever you know it as. Okay, so let's just look at the trade so far. I've currently disabled the trend following system for Nasdaq because it obviously passed the challenge, and we are going to be launching the phase 2 now. So let's look at the trading systems we have so far. We have the trend following system for the USDJPY. Okay, and it uses the moving average and the first index. I did a full course on this trading strategy. I showed you the performance, and you can see the performance here for the USDJPY. Okay, so look at the performance for USDJPY. And by the way, for the USDJPY, we also tried to use the machine learning strategy, and there wasn't any positive influence of our machine learning system. So we decided to stick to the default strategy without using the machine learning system. Like I said, the USDJPY pair often trends a lot. So we're likely to bank on the fact that it's going to trend, and we have that as our edge. Okay, so we also have the trend following system for the US Tech 100. This is currently the trend following system for the US Tech 100. And this is the one that passed the challenge. You can see here, I think we started trading from this area here, and then we got to about 0.5 times profits, which was roughly about 10% profits for us, and we currently passed challenge on that. So we're holding a buy position here all the way from 14,000 down to 15,000. Okay, you can see it here. Let's just head over back to our VPS, and you can see that here. Okay, you can see that here. We entered the buy position. Let me just zoom this out. We entered the buy position from 14,000, and we rided this up to all the way to 15,000. This so past the challenge, so the trade was closed. Let me just show you guys this on our dashboard here. Okay, so I'm just going to select this. Okay, so this is the phase 2 account we have. Let me just view the phase. This is the phase 1 that we passed. We had a balance of about 9,945. Obviously, we made some losses here on BTCUSD. We're trading these bots alongside with the BTCUSD. Just going to show you guys that later on. We had an equity of 10,900, which we passed on here. Okay, so currently have the phase 2, and that is what we are going to trade with. Okay, so you can see this robot, you can see how it works here so far, and this is obviously very good. So let's look at the BTCUSD. Okay, this is the BTCUSD here, the financial analysis for the BTCUSD. Okay, so this is the current returns here, and we have an update for the BTCUSD, guys. We changed some of the default parameters. The parameters we changed was the fast moving average and the slow moving average. Okay, so basically from our financial analysis, we discovered that uptrends are not likely to last long as downtrends. Okay, so when the price goes up, it is more than likely to come down, and when the price goes down, it is more than likely to remain down. Okay, so if you look at the price here, when the price of BTC went up, it more than likely went down. Okay, and it went up again, more than likely it went down. Okay, but you can see for the BTCUSD here, when the price went down, it more than likely remained down, it more than likely remained down, it more than likely remained down. Okay, so that's currently why we reduced our moving averages here, because it can help us, take fast profits when the price goes in an uptrend. Okay, so that's what we did. And then we changed the features of the model as well. You can see the initial profitability of the robot. This is the performance here. You can see we had a lot of, upsides, downsides here. when we use our machine learning, we're able to filter out poor trades here. You can see. So basically, like I said in the course, what the machine learning strategy does is that it separates the market into different structures. You can see we have several colors here, or you can see states, and you can see the green is stage 1, the orange is stage 2, black stage 3, and red stage 4. Okay, there are several states you can see here. Okay, so the orange is stage 1, green stage 2, black stage 3, and red stage 4. Okay, so for the buy condition, we are only trading on stage 1 and stage 2. Okay, which is the orange and green. So you're only trading when the price is in the green section or on the orange section. When the price is on the red section, on the black section, we're not going to place buy trades, even though our strategy tells us to place buy trades. For the sell condition, we are only trading in condition 2, 3, and 4. In condition 2, 3, and 4 is green, black, and red. So you're only going to trade during the red condition, on the green condition, on the black condition. So obviously you can see that the green condition is profitable for both buy and sell. It's obviously very good because the returns are moderate and it doesn't have, a lot of volatility. So it's obviously going to be profitable for both buy and sell trades. Okay. So that helped us reduce our analyzed standard deviation from 49% to 47%. And it's also increased our Sharpe ratio to 3.27. And you can see how the new performance looks like on a visual perspective. So all of those upside chopping movements have now been taken off, and our trading strategy performs way better than the initial strategy without the machine learning.